Alright, hello there everybody, it's me, Hanko Chow, and I just wanted to make a... This camera is on a tripod, but I'm doing this on a different place, not on my desk, so... Great. Yeah, I just want to do a deck profile on a deck that I played at the Oshawa Regional just yesterday, and it was alright. Like, I only had like a couple days of play, or like a week of playtesting, and I made the deck before the new banlist came in, so I still had like 3 Upstart and 2 Norton, but then the list came out, and oh well, I still played it, did alright. Kinda wish I had 3 Upstart and 2 Norton, but whatever. I didn't want to play any other deck because everybody else was playing basically the same thing, and that's really boring. So, let me just try and get my camera set up here, because it was working before. I just had to restart it, I guess. There we go. I hope that works. If only physics was on my side. So, let's just get right into it. 3 Shadow Mist. I'm playing Heroes with a twist. It's really janky, because it's not consistent. Well, it's consistent because it's Heroes. Your Heroes are always really consistent at getting out Dark Law turn 1, like, 70% of the time. But, like, you know, it's just, oh my gosh. No, it's just, if you don't do anything else with like Dark Law, you don't really get anywhere. So let me just try and put this somewhere else. Alright, let me just put it here. Ooh, alright. Does it work here? Alright, sounds good to me. Let me just continue the monster lineup. Alright, so, this is really standard. I wish I could play triple Summoner Monk, because Summoner Monk is really good. But only 2 Bubble Man, I kind of miss the 3rd sometimes, but that's really it. Trap cards, 1 Vanities, it's good against Cosmos and Burning Abyss, Phantom Knights. 2 Trap Hole cards, this is only, you play it because of Dark Destroyer, so it's pretty good. You have this to out Dark Destroyer if you have Dark Law, and Triple Called Haunted to get plays going. You don't really want to play any other traps because they cost life points usually. I wanted to play some more free trap cards, but there weren't that many that were good, and the tight in main, or the space in the main deck was tight. So the 1 Galaxy Cyclone, triple Twin Twister. I realized that, you know, if you main Twin Twister, it conditions your opponent to have either 3 or more back row, or what, like, it's just, even if they have 3 or more back row, that means they have less plays, and it's good. So having Twin Twister just automatically gives you advantage to have plays going. So you have to main triple Twin Twister in this format, and Galaxy Cyclone is just generically good. If people are going back to the time of playing Vanities, which I am, so I don't know if anybody else is, because Cosmos are really good, and not only that, but Monarch Extra Deck is coming, like, so I thought Galaxy Cyclone would be good. Not only that, but it stops, it pops the Fog Blade if they Fog Blade on my turn. So yeah, 1 Roya, 2 E-Call, pretty standard. Standard stuff for Heroes. Heroes! And this card is just good because you're playing Heroes. So, yeah, but only 1 Norden, obviously. I was going to play like Thousand Eyes Strict, but it didn't really work out. 1 Upstart, because you're playing lots of spells to get Summoner Monk going. Raigeki is a win con, kinda. Book of Moon's still really good. It's like a win more card against Burning Abyss. And, you know, if they Veiler my Summoner Monk or Goldenberg, I got something. So, 2 Forbidden Dresses. This card, shout out to my friend Michael Ouellette for telling me to play this card instead of Forbidden Lance, because this card was actually so much better against Dark Destroyer and against Farfa. But I'll tell you more into that later on why it's so good. It's only Lance is only good against like Stormforth, really. Like, that's the only difference between that and Lance, because they both protect you from Raigeki and Raigeki and Dark Hole, but Lance can stop a Fog Blade for a turn, but that's not really that good. So the last 3 cards of the deck is Exchange Tactics. So basically this card, every time you summon a Utopia, you draw a card. They pay 500, draw a card. And the whole point of the deck was that you would, well, before I played this card, was you play Shadow Mist, and then you play Reflegia. Alright, so, like, this is your opening turn. You've got Dark Law and Dark Law Reflegia. Ooh, so good, oh my gosh. But then you get board wiped and you lose. So, because you play this card, you get to actually make a different card, which is still a problem on the board, because it's so aggro. and they have to out it. But at the same time, you drew like 3 cards to summon him, and then you don't care if it gets if you lose it, to be honest. So this helps the deck get more resources, which is what it needs. And it was really good. Although the thing about it was that it cost 500 life points every time, and it does kind of hurt. But at the same time, YOLO, right? So you don't care about life points. You're playing heroes. So extra deck, you play the 1 Orden because it's an Orden. 2 Dark Law, 1 Acid, 1 Anki. Kind of wish I played a 3rd Dark Law. I was playing Thousand Eyes Restrict, like I said before, but then I took it out for Abyss Dweller. And now I'm thinking like, yo, I wish I played Dark Law because I never got this out. I wish I got a 3rd Dark Law. So, whatever. Rafflesia, Castell, standard cards, and Guy Samurai. This card, I used these 3. They came in clutch. This one's just 3800 on the board, like 3800 direct damage, which is what you need. Rafflesia is, access to trap hole cards, protection. Castell, generic removal, and bait up back row. Yeah. So last but not least, I'm playing 2 Utopias, 1 of each of the other Utopia you put on top, and then 2 Lightnings because you're playing this stupid thing. So I actually do get out all 6 of them in one game because it's so good. It's just this card's an Armades and in 5k attack. It's just it outs the Cosmo matchup better. And it also outs like it still outs Burning Abyss, Burning Abyss, and even against the Monarch matchup, you can beat over things, because that was another thing about the Monarch matchup with regular heroes, was that you can't beat over Monarchs unless it was really hard. So yeah, playing this, it was just that you draw so many cards and you have generic out to any monster, as long as you have the back row hate, which you always have the back row hate. So yeah, Massacre Acid though, he's really good, but realistically, if your opponent has set cards, they're probably Solemn Strike. So this card runs into Solemn Strike and just like kills itself. Oh my gosh, so good. So that's the main deck. It was really good. I resolved this card like 3 times today, just to draw 3 cards, and then I drew like 6 cards in one game for the effect. So pretty good. Extra deck, or not extra deck, side deck, and Chimera Tech, and this stuff. One game I lost because I'm so bad at this game. I play on DN or YGO Pro too much, and I forgot to side in the Chimera Tech, but I sided in this. I sided in this stuff. 7 Prisma. Reveal for extra deck? Oh, shoot, I don't play Chimera Tech in this. I do, but it's just I didn't side it in. It's so dumb. So, yeah, that was bad. 3 Master Restrict to out Monarchs. 3 CCV to out Monarchs even more, because why not, right? And not only that, but if I draw this and Summoner Monk turn 1, it's also good against Cosmos. So yeah, Dark Law and Crush card is really good with against Cosmos. So that's that, and we got triple Typhoon. I probably should have just played only 2 because I already made like 6. I only side into 2 anyway. So whatever. This could have been like a time space trapple or a double trapple or something else. And last but not least, the Lightning Vortex. I just wanted another card that was Regeki. I sided in as like I'll side in against. You can side in against like Monarchs or like Cosmos or something. And if you have Dark Law, then it's even better. But especially against Cosmos and Burning Abyss even. So it's just I just wanted another card that was a generic Regeki, and this card was like, wow, discarding as cost. Who cares? We're playing Twin Twister anyway. So yeah. Basically, the deck did alright. MVP of the deck obviously is Utopia Lightning. It's so good. You play this, and this is like, it's just the Miracle Fusion build and the other builds that you see, they aren't that good because like Miracle Fusion in this format is not as good as you think, because you would get out Absolute Zero, but then you have to have Absolute Zero, Dark Law, and another Mass Change card, which I'm not that sacky, so I can't get that. I just wanted a generic card that was really good, and if you just so happen to draw another card, then it makes it even better. So, and even if you do draw this and it's not at the right time, you can just pitch it at Summoner Monk or like Twin Twister or something. So it's not like it's not dead. So yeah, but you can only have 1 per turn, so, or 1 at a time. So that's the dumb part. But yeah, the deck did pretty good, I think. Not much I can change probably, except for the sideboard maybe, and the extra deck, of course. I wanted a 3rd Dark Law. That actually came up. Oh my gosh. And yeah, deck was alright. I hope everybody could try this deck out. It's really fun. This engine itself, like, just playing this in 6 Utopias. I want to play this in other generic rank 4 decks, but maybe it's just the synergy in this is really good because you have Dark Law and Lightning, and oh yeah, I was gonna say something about Forbidden Dress and Lightning is really good. I have this with two materials still. I dress it against Farfaz or whatever. Like, okay, so they have to dump the Farfa or something. You have to bait out the Farfa, and before Farfa activates, you dress your Lightning, and then they can be like, oh, freak, I can't Farfa the Lightning now, so now they lose. So it's like, boom, and if you have, like, Lightning can't be destroyed with battle anyway, because they attack, and then you'd be like, oh, shoot, I'm 5k now. I'm 5k. So, yeah, the deck was alright. I don't know. I'll just see what I'm playing for next format, like for Shining Victories. I'll look into the set and whatnot. Thanks for watching, and yeah, see you guys later.